fields right now. You know, to this day, they still got us in fields. So, I mean, the brother know, man, that you know that you're an Israelite. You know that, right? So give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
I just forgot. You know, I'm praying so much. I be caught up in my room.
All right, and then we're gonna get on the prayers too. But I want to get this first in Deuteronomy 10 and 12 because we out here to wake up our people, bro. Oh man, you know some of our family, they make it, man. You know, come over, get up with us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's right. All right. Well, bring this out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
Because the Lord requires something of you. Once you know that you're Israel, once you know that you're an Israelite, once you know that you descend from the same tribe that the man who the world ignorantly calls Jesus came from, that's not his name. His name is Yahushua, right? But once you know that you descend from the same bloodline as this man that came and died for the nation, right? The Lord requires something of you.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his...
Right, so we got to keep the commandments. All right, you do? All right, so you don't do no buying or shopping? All right, so what's today?
I don't need no distraction right now.
All praises. What's today?
Today is
the
21st.
All right, but what day is it?
It is Saturday.
All right, so what is Saturday? So Saturday is the Sabbath day, right? Right? Give me that, and you got it? Or what you? Oh, give me Exodus, 20 and 2. All right. Go ahead.
So this, you were saying you keep the commandments, but I'm gonna read this, and you tell me if you're keeping this commandment or not. It says, I'll start. This is Leviticus chapter 21. I'll start at verse 1. And the Lord said unto Moses, Speak unto the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say unto them, There shall none be defiled for the dead among his people. I'm going to jump to verse 5. So the Lord is speaking to Moses, right? Verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. So you said you keep God's commandments. One of the commandments is not to shave your beard, right? I can tell that you shave it, right? Well, it's growing now, right? That's good. That's a good thing. But now it's confirmed that you're not supposed to cut it off, right? You're supposed to let it grow. You can.
I don't really have to do that.
You do.
I don't.
You do.
Not here.
Why not? You said you're an Israelite, right?
But I don't have to.
Why not?
Wait, hold on. Read that again. Well, okay. Read it again. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Why not? Let's read this.
In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel.
Hold on. The reason I cut my face is to motivate people how beautiful Jesus is.
Jesus had a beard.
Read this.
And now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
So Israel.
You're an Israelite, right?
What does the Lord thy God require of thee? He requires something of you, brother. What does it
I gotta go
require?
here too.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways.
You gotta walk in all his ways. To fear the Lord thy God and to walk in all his ways. What else?
And to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments of the Lord.
To keep the commandments of the Lord. And what else?
And his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
See, that's the thing that I think a lot of times we'll kind of gloss over, that the commandments and the statutes is for our good, bro. It's for our good because when we shave, what usually happens? Well, for us, we kind of like bump up sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because we're not supposed to be shaving in the first place. That's why our skin has that reaction, right?
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be shaving. So the commandments, the statutes were given to us for our good, right? And the Lord said, He requires us to keep them, the commandments and the statutes. The brother just read a commandment. You said that you follow the commandments. All right? So he read that again.
This is Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
No. Grab Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 11. 1 Corinthians 11 and I think it's 4.
You say you're out here working, but you know they make laws. It's called the First Amendment, where we can practice our religion, right? So I tell my job, I'm an Israelite, so I have to grow my beard. Now it's not super long, right? And I can trim, right? But I can't be the baby face, right? I can't do the Michael Jordan, right? Right? So you say you keep the laws. We're trying to show you what one of the simple laws, right? One of the simple laws. And I'm gonna give you one more. Right. Numbers 15.
You got that in Corinthians? Right, read that.
This is the book of Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
Right. So you just threw the hoodie on, right? But you see, like, we out here, right? We got our heads exposed, right? Because the Bible saying every man praying or prophesying with his head covered, he dishonoreth his head. Let's find out who his head is.
From the top. Be ye followers of me, even as I am even if I am also of Christ. But I would have you know, this is verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ, bro. Right? So just like we just read, every man praying and prophesying with his head covered, he's dishonoring his head. He's dishonoring Christ. So all praises, man. Right? So now going back to what these commandments is, and see, this is the thing that we didn't know, right? We wasn't taught that we had to keep laws. We wasn't taught that we had to keep commandments. You know, growing up all through church, I was always taught, hey, it's done away with. All you gotta do is believe in Jesus, and you good. All you gotta do is believe in Jesus, and you saved, right? But that's not what the Bible's actually teaching us, right? So we come out here, man, to teach our people, hey, you know what? Nah, you was an Israelite, and there's something that the Most High commands of us, right? So going back to Exodus 20 and 2. So this is one of the laws, one of the commandments of the Most High that He gave us, right? Because today, again, is Saturday, which is the Sabbath, right? But there's a law about things that we can do and things that we're not supposed to be doing on the Sabbath day. You got that? Exodus 22. Oh, no, 20 and 8, my fault.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
No, don't worry about the Sabbath day.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So we're supposed to keep the Sabbath day holy, right? We're supposed to keep the Sabbath day holy, bro. Right? What else?
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt do not any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is in thy gates.
Right, so today's the Sabbath day, man. We're not supposed to be working. We're not supposed to be buying. We're not supposed to be shopping. We're supposed to be keeping this day holy. Right, this is the Most High's day. All right, well, you know, you don't have to do it every day, right?
I can't help it.
But this, so do you not work every day? Huh? That's all you've been doing? Working for God? Okay. All praise. But the Sabbath day especially is a day of rest, right? You're not supposed to be shopping on this day.
It's my drug, man. Y'all my drug.
All right, well, all praises. I'm glad you just said that too, that God's your drug, because I got a scripture for you. Because what you puffing on right now? What's that? That ain't God in that. That, what you puffing on?
I get a pass.
Why you get a pass?
You know why?
Bring that out for me.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19. What? Know ye not? Salakia. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit?
So your body is a temple, man. Right? So you're the temple of God, because God don't dwell in buildings made by hands. Hey, I'm not worried about them. Right? I'm not worried about them. You can't die for nobody's sin. Right? Go ahead, bring it up.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Hey, brother, yeah, you gotta be sober, brother. Yeah, you gotta be sober, brother.
All praises. All praises.